Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Gold Prospecting at Home. This is episode number 132, and before we get started, I want to give a big apology to the owner of ArunGold.com. Jonathan, I know you're out of business now, and I bought this using a decoy about 2 years ago, and I was going to do a review on it, but then you went out of business and I had moved and all kinds of stuff happened. So Jonathan, if you ever go back into business, leave a comment with your website, and that way I can send people over to you. But we're going to be taking a look at this Paydirt today from ArunGold.com. As you can see, their website doesn't even exist anymore, unfortunately, but it is a 1 gram guarantee of natural placer gold, plus it can contain gems such as amethyst, aquamarine, garnets, pyrite, silver. So this will be really interesting to look through. It costs 60 pounds plus 5 pounds shipping if you're in the UK. And that's pretty much, in the package, it did come with like a sticker, Arun Gold right there, a little snuffer thing there. The only reason I know that information is because I wrote it on the package that was in a box in my storage. But before we get over to pan this stuff out, I want to give a big thank you and shout out to a brand new Major Credit Patreon supporter. We have Granite Mountain Mining Company. Thanks so much. I really appreciate the support. If anybody else would like to support my show, definitely check out the links down below. And yeah, let's go over there. We'll chop this thing open. And for archival purposes, we'll take a look at it.
Okay, here it is, the 1 gram real placer gold and gems from ArunGold.com. Let's take a look at it in a pan. Nice, all right, let's open it up and we'll see what's in here. They have some really nice packaging. On the back it has some health and safety information, like this product may contain traces of silica, pyrite, gloves should be worn when using this product, all sorts of things here. I'll zoom in and you can pause it there if you want to see what it says, but it's pretty detailed. And here's the description, you can see that as well. But they have it's heat sealed and it has this little seal over the top. Really fancy packaging, high quality. And it's double bagged, so that's another plus. They got a little sticker there on it. All right, just pour it out and see what it looks like. Right away, I can see gemstones and pyrite. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a few tumbled stones. I would guess that's probably garnet, maybe calcite, some amethyst in there. You know what we're gonna do? Let's just go ahead and classify this down. I'll get another pan here and we'll classify it down. Sorry for the shadows. And there's all our gemstones. Work smarter, not harder. It's actually pretty awesome. You can see a couple actual pieces of gold pickers in there. So I'm just gonna grab those with a pair of tweezers. I don't see a need really to pan this stuff out. There's quite a bit of pyrite in here, a lot of fool's gold. And matter of fact, I think this would be a great opportunity, since this is a small bag of Paydirt, I can give you guys an example of the difference between pyrite and actual gold. So on the left we have some gold, and on the right we have some pyrite. Now if you had the pyrite by itself without looking at the gold, if I was a beginner gold panner, I could see how somebody could mistake that possibly for gold. However, there's some really easy ways to tell the difference. One is if I put a shadow on it, the gold is absolutely yellow, right? The pyrite still shines. It has like a shine to it. It glares like glass almost. The gold won't do that, you see? Also, if I would smash the pyrite with a hammer, it would shatter. The gold would actually flatten out. So that's 2 easy ways to tell the difference between gold and fool's gold. So yeah, we got about 7 pickers. Now here in the minus kitchen strainer size material, I can see gold. There's some right there. I You can see a piece right here. So let's go ahead and pan this out. We'll bring over Crusty Rusty. I'll add some water and some jet dry to break the surface tension so the small gold can't float away. I actually forgot to remove the magnetic stuff, so let's go ahead and do that first before we start panning. All right, so I'm going to remove any magnetic material that may be in here. Quite a bit. Now for this being such a small amount of pay dirt, that's quite a bit. That's a lot of magnetics. It seems like the more and more I run the magnet through, the more magnetic material I actually get. Usually it all comes up at once. All right, here we have our magnetic and non-magnetic material. Something very interesting about this the magnetic part, is that it's not super magnetic. It's like I have to force the magnet to pick it up almost. So we're gonna go ahead and pan both of these out. Let's start with the magnetic material, just to make sure we didn't accidentally pick up any gold with the magnet that may have been trapped within this black sand here. Panning off quite easily. You can see the pyrite right there. You can also tell that this pan has not been seasoned properly. You can see the water kind of beading off of it. Shouldn't be using this pan, or I should season it a little bit more, but I think we'll be okay here. Let's see if there's any gold in here. Nah. No, no gold. All right, this is what remains. A small amount of material. We'll go ahead, and it looks like it's extremely light, like real white sand. It should flow really easily. Let's go ahead and pan it down. Yeah, it feels like beach sand. See how easily it just flows right off the top? And as we pan the white material off, you can see the darker material at the bottom, which means it's heavier. That's going to include the gold at the very bottom. If anybody wants to learn how to pan for gold, I will link a gold panning tutorial. It's for everybody from beginners to experts. I think it's worth watching. It's a video I made. Definitely check it out if you want to learn how to pan for gold. And right there is an interesting sight. So this is pretty much all pyrite with gold below it. And you'll see the pyrite will pan off, leaving the gold behind. That's another way to tell the difference between pyrite and gold. The pyrite is not as heavy as the gold. It's close, but it's definitely not as heavy. See, the pyrite is rolling down. It gives it a bit of challenge right there, because the pyrite is heavier compared to the other sands in here. So at this point, I don't want to be panning into Crusty Rusty there. I'm going to keep everything in the pan and just pan it back and separate the gold from the pyrite in the pan, and then I'll just grab the gold as I see it. See that? It just separated. All the gold is at the top and the pyrite is panning back because it's lighter. All right, so at this point I'm going to take my snuffer bottle and suck up the gold. And I'm going to pan this out again just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, there's a couple pieces of gold in here that I missed. A little flake right there. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and clean all this up, and we'll weigh it up and get a value on it. So this was a pretty quick video, so I guess I will just record how I clean up my gold. First, I'll empty the snuffer bottle, make sure I spray it out to get everything out. And basically all I'm doing is I'm looking for any small amounts of black sand that are very likely still trapped in the gold there. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like swirling it back lightly. And it's bringing this dirt down from the gold. Another thing that helps is to tap it. It kind of shifts it around and then continue panning it back. That'll bring even more dirt out. And then I'll take my snuffer bottle again. So I screw the lid on. And I'll just suck up the black sands. And I'll just continue that process until no more dirt's coming down. And it looks like we're pretty much already there. So now at this point, I'll take my water and I'll pour it off. We'll get crusty rusty back and I'll just pour the water off. I'll then take a towel and soak up any standing water. Being careful not to touch any gold because it will get stuck to the towel. And then I'll take my handy dandy heat gun, put it on low, and just dry it out in the pan. There's 100 different ways to do this. This is just the way that I see as most efficient. It's the quickest way for me. It helps to move the gold around. And there we go. We now have dry gold.
Let's see what we got here. We have 1.071 grams, and we're going to call it 24 karat pure, because if you want to resell natural placer gold just like this to somebody like a Paydirt vendor like myself, I pay up to 24 karat purity. If you guys want to sell your natural placer gold, go to kleshgold.com, click on the sell your gold button, and I'll send you a free quote, buy your gold. So here we go. Let's see what we got. $68.49. So if I do the calculations here, so 68.49 pounds sterling is $83.40. Now today's spot value is like almost $2,000 an ounce. When I purchased it, I believe it was about $1,600 an ounce. Either way, awesome, awesome product, good return on investment. We even made money technically on this bag because I waited 2 years to do the Paydirt. So that's I don't think I've made money on very many Paydirts, so unless it's a bonus bag or something. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, let me know. Hit the thumbs up button. Please leave a comment and hit the thumbs up button, because I think I may be shadow banned. A lot of people are not getting notifications when I release a video. I've been releasing multiple videos per week on this channel, more than I normally do, and I'm getting less views, so that tells me shadow ban. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, let me know, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, you're one of the 42% that haven't left, so thanks so much. And also big thanks to all my Major Credit Patreon supporters and channel members scrolling right there. And also, if you enjoyed this video, you're really gonna like the other ones linked here, so definitely check those out, and I'll see you guys on the next video.